Don't blink, it's your boy Hank. Welcome to another video. Welcome to another show because they're doing well because they're having a fantastic freaking day. As you can see outside, the weather is phenomenal. And this Sunday, and 9th of June 2024, we have our meal. I'm not going to be eating a lot because my mom, she came today and she ate with us. So we got my cherry laminate monster ring. I was going to say monster. I have to start calling it monster. It's ring. And we got some chicken finder. Not finder, it's chicken cutlet. Look at this shit. You can tell it was made the proper way. It was from the restaurant, so they're fucking amazing. Again, I feel like we haven't done one of these in a while. We've done this in one day and a half. Fucking amazing. So how are you today, guys? We're doing good? Thank you for being here. No, thank you for being here. Lazar, Rev, Anwar, Shirley, Living Death. Thank you for being here, guys. Lazar, Gabi P. Chicken cutlet, baby. Oh my. Dan the man, thank you for being here. Joey, Ayu, Jamala, Mystic. So we were eating at the same time that we're working. Not working, but doing live. And God Jordan, thank you for being here. Oh, these are good, dude. Okay. You can see that. It's weird because you see, they took it a hammer and just bashed it. Jacob m'a dit là, merci beaucoup. Pas gentil. It was an amazing day. My mom came. Yeah. Mom, I'm a pleasure to have her, but she was also so worried. Feel bad to do. Brought me food for 2 days. A tablet which solved our problem for storage. We solved our problem. It's amazing because it was beautiful day. Look at this shit. It's beautiful. Beautiful, dude. But I'm gonna be annoying, but look at my mom come in. I had a good talk about future life. And was really nice. Guys, it's such a good day. Well, first of all, I got better Wi-Fi. It's half a shame, half normal. Oh my god. I don't know what fucking restaurant there is from, but it was so good. Damn, dude. See, at the end of the day, life is super easy. Lately, right? It's just it kind of like a weird mood in between good and bad. Guys, I'm getting more hate comments. And it does bother me, but I'm still at the point. It does bother me for sure. I'm human, you know. But I'm still at the point that it's more positive than negative. So March is here. We're doing pretty good. I said, "Love, Fry, thank you for being here," and that's pretty much it. I mean, end of the day, I always say you're in charge of your reaction in action. You can control. I don't know. Merci d'être self-like, baby. Self-like. At the end of the day, all that matters is that you're in a good spot, right? I made some really good friends here. Fucking. I'm wishing I knew who made this. Shout out to her, thanks for being here. I'm wishing I knew what was in there. Mm, 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 mm. I'm doing the day. Something of good happening. I think my dream is to become a content creator, right? So by doing that, I feel like, oh wait, fucking good, bro. And I mean, even with the hate, even with the negative comments, we're still getting more traction, a lot more traction. Like on YouTube, I still think one of my videos are making like 10 views, which ultimately is good. But it goes far, though. Yesterday, somebody told me to off myself, which was kind of fucked. And stuff like her. At the end of the day, we do the best work we have. And it's funny because I think as human. Oh, bro. I think that I realize one very, very simple thing. It's funny. I have to write down it's too good. The brain. My apologies. Disgusting. Disgusting. Sugar. It's amazing. I'm annoying. I'm sorry. That's life. This is the life of the mighty. See, the brain, so the human. Jenna, I would really like to. I don't invite people that I don't know. I'm sorry. Maybe if I knew you, I would, but I don't know you. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Maybe next time. Because I had some bad experience. I'm sure you can understand. Trying to keep this a positive place. Trying to keep this a place where I have somewhat of a impact on people and a good impact, right? I'm not saying that you're a bad person. I'm just saying that I don't know you, right? I'm sorry. It might be boring. It might be an asshole thing to do, but hey. Lusso Explorer, thank you for being here. J'apprécie beaucoup. I don't know if that makes me an asshole, but hey. I mean, the person doesn't even follow, so I'm not gonna bring them into life, right? I had somebody ask me to join the life that followed me, like, and they were, I went to profile because I felt bad after. They're fucking 13, dude. So the brain look for, the human wants to adapt, right? And adapt when more negativity, my apologies, negativity, look for positive. See, I mean, maybe we've been, I'm not super what you call it? Susceptible, I guess. I'm not very, like, I'm kind of sensitive when it comes to people's opinion. Like, for example, I'm almost coming today and I texted my dad and he was like, oh, stay calm. Like, it felt like they need to tell me. And I know he was just trying to help, but it's also how he how he put it. And it's funny because, like I was saying, the brain is going to be looking at negative. And going to be saying, Christian, thank you for being here. And he's going to be saying, like, hey, like, I understand that you have negativity in your life, but I'm going to change that for you. I'm going to be looking for positive. So in your life, and it's funny because The other way is also true. And I want you guys to think about when you had a really, really good day, when you had a really good time, and I want you guys to think about this and be like, okay, well, at the end of the day, did I feel guilty about that thing? Did I feel guilty because your brain wants to kind of balance? So when you have too much of a good time, it's that okay, well, there's a bad time coming up, and it's it's weird. It's really weird. At the end of the day, like I was looking for positivity, and it's funny. It's funny because like I want to say 2 weeks ago, but it might be a week, a single week ago. I was talking about, uh, like I was in a group Discord. I'm in a Discord group for the Tower, which again is my favorite mobile game. You guys already know, and I was being myself, and somebody kind of like was being passive aggressive. And I was like, okay, well, fuck you, and I got timed out. I didn't say fuck you, but I got timed out, and I was like, okay, then I was there like, fuck you. And I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna be on the Discord. And yesterday, I was on the Discord, and I had a question, and people were so nice. And I was like, dude, this is such a good place to be. And I feel like it also depends on what you're looking. So again, I'm feeling like we're exploring the perception side. So it's weird. So for example, how can I say that? It's really weird. You can have an event happen, and you can kind of see it as a positive or a negative, and it's all the way you want to look at it. It's all the way that you want to see how life works and how. See, and it's nuts to me. It's nuts because they're the same thing. There's a fucking same thing. Like an event, like I get slapped. If I'm in a good mood, that person is an asshole. Fuck him. If I'm in a bad mood, why did the person slap me now? My entire life, I kind of went more in the optic of, okay, well, I did nothing wrong. Fuck him. Later on, I've discovered there's possibly a reason why you're getting slapped. There's possibly a reason why somebody is mad at you. Now, person being people being mad at you isn't like such a big deal, and I'm gonna explain myself because I feel like this needs explaining. It's not because somebody is mad at you that you automatically did something wrong. Maybe this person has a bad day. Maybe this person has a good day. Right? And at the end of the day, it's understanding why is that person coming from. See, and it's kind of like it's kind of sucks. It's nuts. I finished those amazing chicken and cutlets. Thank you for being here, user. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I think that possibly the best chicken cutlet I had in my life. See? I think about that a lot. Even right now, what is about you guys? I'm listening to something. That's me controlling the narrative. And I feel like the okay, let's go. Negative versus positive. Controlling the narrative. So again, what we're trying to see here is that, if, for example, right, if you look at an event, if you look at a certain event and you see it positively or you see it negatively. Now, your perception is gonna change the fact that you're seeing it. The perception is gonna change the fact that okay, I'm seeing it A, I'm seeing it B. Now, what is kind of cool? Congrats. Wait, what? Somebody, I love that TikTok is warning me that oh, somebody reached #1, and they want to see you put your name, but at least you're putting your name out there, so people are going to be watching, right? So, long story short, by controlling the narrative, that's what I'm trying to do. If you're Luke, thank you for being here. Appreciate you, Luke. What a good dude. When you're trying to see something positively or you're trying to see something negatively, you're seeing the situation. And it's always a question of how do I want to control the narrative? Shine Naila, thank you for being here. Julu, thank you for being here. And that's pretty much it. You want to control the narrative. You want to control how you see this, how you control how you're seeing an event. And there's a question, am I in denial because I'm constantly seeing this in the same way? See, they said the definition of insanity: doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. Now, do I agree with this or don't I agree? It's kind of tough because what we call it. It's kind of weird because in a perfect world, your hyper aware situation, being hyper aware situation doesn't make you more aware of, okay, well, this person is going through shit and that's why they're negative, or this person is just an asshole, you know. Shit, I made it. I'm gonna need more subprimal. Hell yeah. Sorry about this, guys. Sorry about this. And if c'est d'être là, j'apprécie beaucoup. Adam, c'est d'être là, j'apprécie beaucoup. So we're gonna make a caffee special. It's not a caffee special. Stop calling it like that. Stop calling it like that. Caffee special is gonna be hot chocolate and coffee. Just trying to figure it out. I'm in a good mood today. Travis Bélanger, merci d'être là, j'apprécie beaucoup. Basically take half of, I think it's self-explanatory, but basically take half hot chocolate and half coffee. And there you go. There you fucking go. Beautiful outside. Beautiful outside. Again, it's gonna be raining the entire day. I'm sad, not sad, but I'm disappointed there was no thunder today. Kinda wanted thunder. You also thank you for being here, appreciate you. Right. Alright. Why aren't we hearing about Matthew McConaughey anymore? We've seen him. I think he's involved into politics right now. We're seeing like Ashton Kutcher get involved into politics. So I don't know what that is. I don't know what's about that. Chicken cutlet, did he? Oh. Pray for you guys. This is so good. I need to go. Okay, I need to go bathroom. Be right back. Sorry about this, guys. I had to go. I don't know if it's gonna be the coffee. It's gonna be maybe the cutlet. We're really eating really fatty lately. Today was a weird day, man. The weather-wise, it was supposed to be a lot of rain, of thunderstorm. I feel like I have so little to say. It's nuts. What was I talking before? Perception. Okay, well, I mean, I feel like if you're constantly seeing things as positive, if you constantly see these things as something that has a good outcome, you're kind of pessimistic, you're kind of optimistic and kind of in denial. But if you only see things that are negative, you're pessimistic and people don't like that. I feel like there's a right balance, but again, the right balance is impossible. My apologies. The perfect balance doesn't exist. The perfect balance would be like, oh, the exact same things are happening every single day. That's because I had the same reaction to every single day. There's this movie with Christian Bale, amazing movie, Equilibrium. So basically, this guy, right, and they live in this society, this totalitarian society where they take pills, they take a medication. And that medication is basically, you're making a mess. It's raining. It's not rainy per se. Helvi, thank you for being here. Not rainy per se, but it's windy, so things are going out. Yeah, so they're in this society and they take this medication. And because they take this medication, well, they don't feel emotion, which is the main character, which is Christian Bale, plays a cop and makes sure that people are taking medication. So they live in this totalitarian society because they're not allowed to feel. So basically, the movie is so good because the guy in the beginning is one of the best, like not so what kind of like soldier, right? You have, and then he goes to fight against other soldier, and those old other soldier are now they're reading books. They're thinking about psychology. They're thinking about this story of the world, and they keep on telling the main character, "Look, you're being wrong. You're being wrong. You're being wrong." And then at the end of the movie, uh, it's so much. It's so fun. The only reason the guy was that good, Christian Bale was that good of a fighter, was because his wife was not necessarily a revolutionary, but she stopped taking the pills that everybody takes. And she's like, well, if you're not taking the pills, you're gonna have to do something in return. Because again, she kind of betrayed the government. So it's like, no, don't take my children. I'll behave. And then he start to really get good, and that's his way of atoning for his wife, quote unquote. Of course, quote unquote. And then you have this amazing moment where you're like, holy shit, this guy is really strong, or this guy is really good. And the reason because he is really good is because again, he had to outdo. So they took away his wife, and he felt sad. And then he started to question, hey, should I take this? Should I take this? Should I take this? And then he hides them. He hides the medication. That way they don't know where he is. And when it comes to hide them, he finds a lot of pills. And like, who do they belong to? And he realized that his children haven't done so. So it's an amazing movie, but it's what I'm trying to get is a total end over emotion. And that doesn't happen. There's not a neutrality when it comes to emotion. You feel what you feel, and that's okay. So good. Hot chocolate and coffee. Fucking oof. See, to me, it's nuts because we're constantly, and I've talked about this before, but I'll say it again. We're so focused on experiencing like good emotion. For example, we saw Slim Shady come back. Slim Shady, which Eminem, but more this playful, angry character. Like Eminem is kind of a gangster. Slim Shady is this crazy person. Not this crazy person, but is this crazier version of Eminem. And it's kind of cool because Eminem has talked often about being autistic. Yeah, Eminem's autistic. If you didn't know. Now, what happened is that he comes at Slim Shady, and Slim Shady is out there right now. And he's like, oh, I wonder what the homie would say. And I find it kind of cool because, again, that Slim Shady, it sucks because for Eminem, I mean, if you look at the story of Eminem, if you look at his story as a singer, right? He was this person who had a very hard time getting to fame, and then he got to fame, and then his girlfriend, she got addicted to pills. So a whole story that you should check out. And then what happened was she left him, and because she left him, she wanted to take his daughter. And you guys know the relationship that he has with, especially Haley, his oldest daughter. So Eminem was like, fuck you, and then she won. Michel Maljoa, c'était clair, j'apprécie beaucoup. And then he was like, fuck you, I'm gonna do a Slim Shady. And it became Slim Shady. The problem with Slim Shady is people really, really like Slim Shady because, again, if you look at the song, what you know about Eminem, if you look at the song that you actually remember from Eminem, think about My Name Is, which is Slim Shady. You think about Get the Real Slim Shady, Please Stand Up. You think about this. Think about Ditto. The real Slim Shady is Ditto. So you see, we're talking about some of his most popular talk, even fucking Without Me. Da 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 da. Da-da-da-da-da. Just Lose It. Wow. This is Slim Shady. A lot of his song that was really famous was Slim Shady. Then it was sad for him because he kind of came back to actually, it's like people, they don't like Eminem anymore. They don't want to see Marshall Mathers. They want Shady. Chopped liver. And you kind of feel bad for him because he created this character that he doesn't fucking like. But shit, now that he's back, and again, you could say, well, what's gonna change? And I don't know. The reality is, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of a lot is it's a crazy thing to say, but there's some people out there with enough capital to be cancelled without having to worry about it. Talk about people like Will Smith. Talk about people like Eminem. Talk about people like really were able to do some crazy shit. For example, Bobby Lee. Bobby Lee always there's always a story about how Bobby Lee did something wrong, and I love Bobby. I fucking love Batman is easily my favorite podcast. There's always a story, and Bobby Lee, he's the kind of guy that could stop working tomorrow, and he's all good, right? Um, I mean, we need a. It's weird to say. It's really, really weird to say, but we need this branch of people that have this financial security to be able to say whatever the fuck they want. Like, for example, on YouTube, more on YouTube than TikTok. TikTok, they're really, really, really strict when it comes to. So it's complicated. Okay, so it's like that. So TikTok technically doesn't have a TikTok Kid. TikTok doesn't necessarily have a application or a section for kids, right? And then you're like, okay, that's fucked, right? That's kind of fucked. But then what do you do? Ah, oh, fuck, dude. My apologies. Mammoth. That's so crazy. Fuck is this? So yeah, so like I was saying, like on TikTok you're not able to swear, you're not able to say certain word. It's a lot more strict. So I was doing a unboxing. And I was playing with a butterfly knife. A butterfly knife, you know what it is. It's weird because at the same time I have a hard time. François Saint-Pierre, you see, what I'm thinking is, like, okay, it's a knife. You shouldn't play with knife. I agree with that. But they kind of, like, restricted my video and gave me a strike. They said, listen, you don't play with knife on fucking air. And to a certain degree, I agree with that. But I did the same videos on YouTube, and YouTube, no problem. So YouTube is a bit more lax when it comes to talking. YouTube is a bit more lax when it comes to the TOS, term of service. Sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry. So take YouTube being more lax means that you're kind of like more, what should we call it? It's really weird because again, like, you want to be able to do you and be able to get like financially stable. Financially stable, even if you are young. Right? And it doesn't always work, and that's fine. To a certain point, that's always fine. But at the end of the day, you're seeing this and you're like, okay, well, what can I do? And what am I supposed to do? And the answer here is very special, a very, very special answer. Nothing. So in a perfect world, you get your people, you get your fans, and then you create a Patreon. Then you become like members. So if you look at Lean Beef Patty. Lean Beef Patty, she doesn't make a lot of video, and she's very she's able to swear, she's able to talk about shit, like, for example, eating disorder, which is kind of like taboo, if you will. And then she talked about that, and YouTube were like, no, I'm not gonna monetize that. But with a super chat and the member, like, okay, you're still good. On TikTok, I think TikTok makes more, people that make TikTok make more money out of the. I'm watching. It's insane. It's insane, and I shouldn't talk about that. I'm gonna shout the guy out, actually. If you're on TikTok, look for the Joker. The Joker is this dude, right? And there's this dude that created this whole persona, a whole channel on being the Joker. And oh, bro, it's beautiful. Sorry, we're listening. Wait, give me a sec. Sorry, we're watching DSP and it's so good. Yeah, so basically, like, this guy, I'm watching the Joker. So he created his old channel, his old persona on the Joker, which takes the best is Heath Ledger. Now, you could say, oh, I prefer the Jared Leto. It's subjective. Who is the best is subjective. It's objective, and you're the subject of the object. And basically, what happened is this guy, right? And he creates his own persona around that, and he talks about TikTok and how it works. The life is very, very honest. And there's also seeing Sean Gate, but Sean Gate has been in situation before, so about beating his wife, something like that. It's not pretty. The Joker though, and you see this character, and he's supposed to be crazy. He's supposed to, because again, he is recreating, or at least trying to pretend, not pretending, but he's acting like, and being heavily influenced by somebody that was crazy. Like, okay, I see you, I understand, and then when you actually look at it, you realize that this guy is quite intelligent, and he's doing some food reviews, he's doing a lot of videos, and he's being honest about how much TikTok is paying. He's being honest about how much, hey, I'm making out of this website, I'm making out of this website, and it's always a point of not contempt per se, but it's always a point of, okay, I understand. I'm thinking about getting a car, guys. I'm thinking about getting a car, like often, really often. And he has this car that was paid by TikTok. He has a lot of people are, for example, if you look at the beginning of YouTube, a lot of people were trying to pretend like, oh, I'm not making that much, I'm not making that much, I'm not making that much. And I think there's a culture of protection here. There's a culture of protection in the fact that people that didn't want wait a sec, that's actually pretty good. What should we call it? That's actually pretty good note to do. So let's say culture, right, of my fucking pen is not working. I have to be careful because my neighbors, they're so sweet, dude. They're really sweet, and I want to be nice to them. If they weren't sweet, I would say fuck you, but they're really sweet. Culture of protection. Old YouTube pay. See, they wouldn't tell you, hey, I'm making that much, because again, if they were telling you how much they made, everybody would want to do YouTube. So if you look at the 2018, if you look at the 2017, that was when came the second wave. I didn't say vague. Vague is wave in French, by the way. Wave of YouTuber, and that was vlogging. They were vlogging X, Y, and Z. Now, what is X, Y, and Z? They were daily vlogging, right? And by daily vlogging, they were getting a lot of views. And they were flashing a Lambo, they were flashing a lot of shit, right? They were making so much. Now, because of that, a lot of people started wanting to do YouTube because it was easy, quote unquote, easy cash. So they said, okay, well, I'm going to do it. And because of that, there was a influx or importation of a lot of people wanting to do YouTube, a lot of people wanting to create content. Because of that, a lot of people were like, well, there was this issue where there was not necessarily issue, but there was this case of there's more creator than there's viewer. And again, the website was having an influx of video being posted, but not a video being viewed. And that's kind of a problem. Not a problem. I've kind of problem paper of having so much to do but so little time. Having so much to view but so little time. So you get to choose. You have to choose, what am I going to watch today? Who am I going to watch today? What kind of video I feel like watching today, right? So because of that, TikTok is the same. TikTok is it's weird. It's very weird because TikTok, and again, I talked about this in the previous video, but I'm going to say it again. TikTok is very not fucked up, but weird. Very smart, but weird way of doing things. They're gonna give a galaxy, and you don't know how much a galaxy is worth. Give a cowboy hat, and you don't know how much a cowboy hat is worth. Give a rose. We know roses are cheapest. Everybody knows that, but you're not gonna know by heart the emoji, right? And you're like, okay, I don't know them, so what I'm gonna do? Fuck. Sure. This is so good. Oh, guess what? Now we have the spoon. Nice. Perfect. So basically, what I was saying, I have no ID what it's making. Because you don't know what it's making, people are like, okay, well, I'm not making that much, or you give more. Because if you knew how much they were making, you wouldn't give. And if you wouldn't give, you wouldn't buy coin. And if you don't buy coin, then TikTok isn't making money. You see this, you understand this is a cycle. So basically, TikTok was like, okay, well, we're not gonna put a search on. And the guy I sort of got the Joker, sort of got, he was having this car. And okay, I'll be fucking honest, the car was a Mitsubishi something 1995, but in super state. The inside was all fucked up, but the outside was fucking beautiful. And it's a nice car. It's not a car, it's a nice car, right? And then you're like, okay, well, if he has a nice car, you also bought it. But in Clyde, thank you for being here, appreciate you. And you're like, okay, well, how did he buy this? And he said, okay, well, TikTok is paying me a lot. And yesterday he was showing what he was cooking, and he was cooking some ribeye, and he was cooking some fucking some whatchamacallit? Whatchamacallit in English? Not rabbit, some lamb. Some lamb. And that, if you know your meat, those are most, not the most expensive, but those are some of the expensive meats. So you're doing this. Lorenzo saying cream message. So now, like, okay, but how did you pay for that? And he was like, well, I'm making money on TikTok. Now, yesterday he was talking about how, and that's a kind of the issue, not necessarily issue per se, but that's kind of the thing that you're seeing. So per example, he says, okay, well, I made this much on TikTok. Well, you don't know how much this is from. You don't know how much it is from the views and from the live. So the live, when people give you gifts, it's worth a lot. So yeah, and it's Kylie Christina. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. And it's weird because you're like, at the end of the day, I'm like, okay, well, what am I supposed to do? What am I gonna do? I think I said somebody that like. Oh, okay, perfect. It's okay to tell me what you think about me. I won't try to argue. I hold it against you. I hold that. You leaving. You must have your reason. I think I'm gonna have to invite people in. Not invite. Like again, I got the person that came into life about 20 minutes ago. And that it's bad. It's bad. I'm watching this video and I'm not even focused. Like the person that came in today in the TikTok, I'm not making fun of them. Okay, I'm not making fun. You do you, boo boo. But they came in and like, can I go up with you? And you don't even follow me. We never talk. You don't follow me. I don't. Your profile is a blue bubble with no picture. Now, do how you look make me want to trust you more? No, but the fact that you have Kofola lover, thank you for being here. The fact that I'm not saying that, I'm like, okay, well, can I? And again, I don't mind having guests per se, but it's the fact that I don't know you, and it fucking sucks. It fucking sucks. At the end of the day, like, I felt like an asshole. I felt really bad because I couldn't get her. But at the end of the day, like, I don't know you, and I don't even know what you look like. But it's I think it's kind of like a not human function, but it's like a societal sorry, like, there's this, think about it like an interview, right? Think about this interview, and you're talking to somebody who literally, like, you're hired. You're doing this this new job, and like, holy shit, and then you're right, okay, well, I don't meet that person. I'm talking to them on the phone because they call me to say, hey, I'm gonna be your boss, and then you go in person and like, okay, well, I'm gonna see, and it's so good. So basically, like, I think seeing somebody is kind of important to. I feel okay. That's how I feel. I feel like seeing somebody, you're more likely to know them because, okay, I know what you look like. So I have an idea of what you look like, and I feel like I know you more. I don't know you personally, but I know you more because I know. Like, for example, you tell me about let's say Kofola. If you tell me who's Kofola, I don't know. But if I see Kofola as in person, and I'm like, okay, well, I know that Kofola looks like this, so I'm gonna understand what she looks like, and that's pretty much it. I'm so glad I'm recording the screen. So glad, because when you look at the, so I was trying to manage storage, and I fucking, oof, feels good, dude. Feels fucking good. So it's weird, dude. It's weird. So I managed the storage, and I pushed it on the next one. If you look here, why we're filming? We're filming the outside. See? So it's weird because I was managing and I was putting away and I was throwing away, and my apologies. My apologies. And I couldn't find it, so I went to download. My apologies. TikTok, because there's the bank of TikTok Live on your account. I'm like, okay, I did a good job. And I have to check out this. Sorry. And then I went to download it, and I could see that I couldn't see the comments. I'm like, holy shit, that's fucked up. That's fucked up, dude. And it sucks because, again, if I didn't, okay, so I'll be completely fucking honest. The reason why we record this right now with the screen recorder and not the application is because the first one I didn't know there was gonna be a bank of live. So I downloaded, I recorded just to show, just to put it on YouTube. To be honest, to be frank, I wanted to put it on YouTube. And by putting it on YouTube, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get something good. And I saw the comment, I was like, holy shit. And then I did it again because of habits. And then at my fifth one, I lost it. So I went to check on the recording, and I said, holy shit, you don't have the chat. Thankfully, I had the record. But I'm at my 11th TikTok Live. It's kind of new, bro. It's kind of really new. But it's a damn shame. It's a damn shame that if you look at TikTok, on Twitch, my apologies, on Twitch, when you put the VODs, you don't see the chat, right? And I saw that thanks to Milton T. Pike. By the way, speaking of Twitch streamer, congratulations, Kid Boga, for 6 years of making content. 6 fucking years, that's a lot, dude. So, long story short, this guy comes in, you're not able to put the comments, like, holy shit, doesn't feel the same, right? So the fact that I'm immortalizing you guys, immortalizing the comments is kind of good. So TikTok, again, I have to applaud. TikTok is really smart, and TikTok is really smart because also Twitch too. Yeah, Twitch also. They do the VODs, right? And why would they put their chat in the VODs? Why? It's super simple. They do that so if you want to see the chat, if you want to see what was going on, that it was going to be raining, you're going to go back to the website. So, I want to see what happened in this. Man, thank you for being here. Dofi, my boy, thank you for being here. How's it going, dude? Guys, welcome in. Dofi, one of my good friends. Hope you're doing well because they're having a fucking fantastic day. But if you look at the comments, for example, TikTok Live, right? So, if I was to record that, right, I would put this on another website, but you will see the chat, and the person that's watching this, will be wanting to watch the chat. By watching the chat, what they're gonna do, they're just gonna put it on another website. So they're gonna say, okay, well, I saw the TikTok Live, I saw that live that happened, didn't see the comments. So what I'm gonna do is I am gonna go and on the TikTok, the application, or Twitch, TikTok, Twitch, that doesn't really fucking matter, right? And you're like, okay, I'm gonna take advantage of that. I'm gonna take advantage of the fact that we're getting the chat, and I want to go on the website. So that's how you get people to see you. And that's brilliant because I can do, like, for example, I started doing content 3 years ago. I can basically say, hey, I've actually did like a Twitch stream, and you'd be like, holy shit, Inky, you were able to get the chat in. So okay, I got the chat in, and then you can see the stream from 3 years ago, something I did 3 years ago. I see it on Twitch, and when you upload on Twitch, when you say, oh, I'm going to export it to YouTube, there's going to be something called everyday streaming on Twitch. So if you want to see the chat, This is the VODs. And the VODs are where on Twitch. So for a video that she did 3 years ago now, you guys know that I like to work. I like to work hard. And I like to work a lot. So you guys know that if I stream for 3 years, there you go. We have like a little bug in my coffee. Protein Diddy. See, at the end of the day, like, it's all a question of promoting your shit. Achète de Belgique, merci d'être là, j'apprécie beaucoup. And that's it. You're trying to promote your stuff, you're trying to promote your videos, you're trying to say, okay, I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna go there, I'm gonna go here. And there's so many websites. But every single website is a business. And every single website has this very same goal. That very same goal is for you to be on their website. They might promote it on other websites. So, for example, let's look at the beginning of Twitch. If you look at the beginning of Twitch, you're like, okay, well, there's a shit ton of ads for Twitch on YouTube. And then YouTube said, okay, well, Twitch is doing really good. We're gonna start doing TikTok, YouTube Live. And the second they start doing YouTube Live, they stop putting ads for Twitch. Right? There were so many. There's this bleep. And I know a lot of people are going to be hating me for that, but I've been obsessed with Sam Hyde lately. Sam Hyde. I don't agree with all he says, but to be honest, there's a lot of things that he says. It makes me laugh. La gourmande, merci d'être là, j'apprécie beaucoup. Petite licorne, salut, ça va? And yeah, so a lot of things that what he says, I kind of not agree with, but it makes me think. And I think one of the purpose of watching content, one of the purpose of consuming content is that it makes you think. When you look at a guy that makes you think, you're like, okay, that's kind of cool, right? And that's the goal here. Purpose of content. Laugh is gonna be what? Skinny out, Miss Niddler? Laugh, think. Let's go. Nice. Let's go. It's perfect. So, basically, see, this guy video make me think, and okay, sometimes it makes me laugh, but I've been watching this guy, and I'm watching this. I'm like, oh shit! This shouldn't be on YouTube, because some of this shit that he says is outlandish, and then you realize, like, hey, bruh, there's another website for them. Fish tanks. My apologies. Fish tanks. Fish tanks was crazy. Fish tank was like a big primo. Okay, let's put it together. Okay, think about Big Brother, right? You gotta think about Big Brother in the way it's presented, and then think about the viewer who have a power to make the life of a character, not a character, but a participant, I guess. Participant better and worse. Like, holy shit. This is kind of really cool. This is really cool. Oh. Sheesh. Oh my god. It's good, but it's better hot, and it's cold outside, so it gets colder really quick. Remember, Black Mistake Learner, thank you for being here. So yeah, so long story short, like, you were able to impact positively or negatively the life of the participant, and like, holy shit, this kind of gangster, this is kind of cool, right? And that's pretty much it. That's the story of the day. Still, this is the perfect example of ADHD. I don't even know where we started, but I don't even know where we're going to be ending. We're going to be ending in 10 minutes. But again, how many subjects can I talk about? 10 minutes, right? And again, it feels like it should be about you guys, but for now, I don't have any daily viewer. That makes sense. It's weird because somebody left a really mean comment about unaliving myself, which is fucked up. You shouldn't leave that comment, but hey, it happened. Meg, I already subbed to you, dude. Meg is... Congratulations, though. Congratulations. Meg is funny, dude. Meg is gonna come in every single one of my lives to say, hey, going to be 1 away, 2 away from X. And if you look, well, at least, yeah, follow each other. No, I thank you for being here. Appreciate you. It's just, how's it going, dude? Doing well? It's just funny to get a text like that, like, I'm 2 away. I mean, I don't judge. I mean, you do you, right? I love Metal. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. I don't judge. I just think it's kind of odds. But hey, how's it going? Are you having a good day? You're having a wonderful evening? Where are you from? Yeah, I feel like, see, the person that wrote a fucked up comment yesterday, I'm gonna find it today because I didn't answer. I was too pissed to answer. I was gonna say my mom, and I didn't want it to be a bad mood for my mom. Like, okay, I'm gonna wait until my mom is gone, and then I'm gonna answer. The account doesn't exist. I do feel bad about it. I didn't. Why am I feeling bad, dude? They were mean. It's not like I fucking reported them. The podcast. Joey, thank you for being here. And that's pretty much it. That is pretty much it. I feel like it's a question of views and numbers and shit like that, you know. What I'm gonna do after, I'm excited. I'm gonna be playing some Fortnite. I'm excited. I want to do more stream, dude. I want to be more. Yeah, I want to do a lot more streaming. Not a lot more, but because if you look at this, we're. Want to see that out? Look at this. This is beautiful. Good. Let's do this. Perfect. So yeah, so it's a question of numbers. Like yesterday and before yesterday, we didn't do shit, and that sucks because I wanted to do shit. See, that's life though. That is life. I got my new tablet. We're gonna be checking that out because I got 64 gigs, and that 64 gig is shit I can put in. I can't managing storage, which sucks because I'm trying to manage my best, but there's so much I can do. Jack Captain for being here. Say what? If you're being here, appreciate you. So yeah, so we're trying to do that. We're trying to do that every fucking day. It's annoying, but we create too much. You see, it sucks because I want to create and I don't have the storage to create. So I'm like, okay, well, I have to upload. And to be honest, even with the even if I was to have a better internet, which we do, it's still not fast enough. Like, I'm not even kidding. I'm recording this, right? We've been on for 62 minutes. Soy Sauce, thank you for being here. Chop Suey, love this song. But I don't know why it made me think about Chop Suey. But yeah, so, like, recording this video is gonna take at least 6 or 7 gigs. But yeah, it sucks. It actually sucks. We do have like 3 hours left to film, so it's great. Let's see how much gigs I have left. You're not gonna believe this shit? Okay, wait a sec. 2.1 gig, holy shit. But see, sucks. Uploading. We're uploading all of these. But you see, all of these we're uploading. But all of these are taking place. I started uploading them yesterday, and one of them is already at 7.7. So that's good. That's good. Did I? I did. Marta, thank you for being here. So yeah, so there's 19 videos being uploaded right now. And they're uploading. That sucks, dude, because it's taking so fucking much time. So long. How much we have? 62%, that's good. Yeah, 21. Perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna take a quick shower. That's pretty much it. We're stopping the stream here. I got a lot of shit to do. Love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Take it easy. Peace.